Eddie Hearn claims that a single phone call could make the long-awaited fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua happen in minutes. However, the promoter insists that, despite rumors circulating on social media, there have been no discussions about matching Joshua with Martin Bakole or Deontay Wilder. The social media rumor mill is usually only 10% true, Hearn said on the Matchroom Boxing podcast. One of the latest rumors I saw was that Joshua vs. Martin Bakole is done and signed, but we haven't had a single conversation about that fight. I'm not ruling it out, but it hasn't even been discussed, so I have no idea where that came from. Another rumor said that Joshua vs. Deontay Wilder is confirmed for June 7th. Again, we haven't had any talks about that. Joshua suffered a stoppage loss to Daniel Dubois in September last year, which led to endless speculation about his future in the heavyweight division. A rematch with Dubois was considered, but Joshua's camp remained focused on the long-anticipated showdown with Tyson Fury. However, Fury announced his retirement, putting the fight on hold, at least for now. Hearn still doubts Fury will stay retired and remains hopeful, especially with Joshua back in training. "I spoke to AJ yesterday for the first time in weeks," Hearn added. "He's in great spirits, buzzing, and back in full training. I expect that we'll meet in the next week or so to decide the next steps." His Excellency Turki Alshik likes the idea of a fight with Deontay Wilder. He thinks he'll be watching closely when Daniel Dubois faces Joseph Parker on February 22nd, and we'll see what happens with Tyson Fury. Hearn remains optimistic about the Joshua-Fury fight happening soon. "If Fury's camp calls us today, we could make the fight today." Of course, Fury is currently retired, and if he truly stays retired, then good luck to him. But if he changes his mind, we can make the fight happen with just one phone call. "We'll see what happens," said Eddie Hearn. On the other boxing news, Puerto Rican puncher Subriel Matias will fight Mexican Gabriel Valenzuela on March 1st in Puerto Rico. Matias, with professional record of 21 wins with only 2 losses and 21 KOs, is a former IBF junior welterweight champion who lost his title in an upset to Liam Paro last year. Valenzuela, with 30 wins, 3 losses and 17 KOs, challenges him in an eliminator for the IBF belt, and they will fight in Matias' hometown Fajardo, in the Coliseo Tomás Dones Hernandez, in a Puerto Rico vs. Mexico clash. The fight was announced by Salida Promotions and Fresh Productions, with the winner set to become the mandatory challenger for Richardson Hitchens, who dethroned Paro. Last November, Matias scored a 2-round win over Roberto Ramirez. "Fighting in my hometown, in front of my people, is an honor and an extra motivation," said Matias. "I know Valenzuela will come prepared, but I'm ready to prove why I deserve another shot at the title." On March 1st, Fajardo will witness a great battle. Coming off 5 consecutive wins, Valenzuela said, "This fight is going to be a classic. I'm proud to represent my country as I fight to bring another world title back home to Mexico." Subriel Matias embodies the Puerto Rican fighting spirit and is simply a can't-miss fighter every time he steps into the ring, said co-promoter Salida. Among the most dangerous active fighters of today, Matias will have the opportunity to replant his flag atop the star-studded junior welterweight division. With the reigning champions and several other stars fighting in and around 140 pounds, there is no shortage of huge matchups waiting for Matias when he comes out on top in his homecoming event. "We are excited to bring this great fight to Subriel's hometown of Fajardo. It will be an unforgettable night for Puerto Rican boxing and for all the fans who have closely followed Subriel's career."